I've been playing League for years, on and off, just like a month here, a month there. So never played, to get really good. I've sucked probably my whole time playing. But last season I decided to try and get better and actually play ranked for the first time. And I placed in Bronze 1 and fell down to Bronze 3, climbed back up to Bronze 2 before the season ended. And I only played ranked for like a month, and so not very long. And right before the end of the season, probably a bad time to get into it. But nothing you can do about that now. It's always this season, because you always placed lower than you were last season. I got placed in Bronze 5, and getting placed in Bronze 5 sucked, because you're the worst of the worst, right, in that rank. But it was pretty easy to tell, like, I was better than most of the players around me, because, I don't know, someone said one time, like, bronze players just walk into each other and, just hit their buttons, and sometimes that seemed to be actually true. So, I don't know, I was having a hard time climbing out of Bronze 5, even though I was definitely better than most of the other players around me. So I almost just quit playing League. But then I saw Build Online to play Zzrot Anivia, and last season Anivia was one of the only characters that I had a positive win rate on. But her damage got nerfed, or I should say her burst damage got nerfed, and I sort of just stopped playing her like everyone else. So when I saw the Zzrot Anivia build, I thought, hey, why not give it a shot? One of my favorite champions, and I don't have anything to lose. I can get any, worse, so thought I'd try it out. And I thought I'd upload some games of me playing Zzrot Anivia, so maybe some other people in ELO Hell and Bronze 5 can dig their way out too. So this, I'm not for sure when I started playing Zzrot Anivia. It might have actually still been in my placements the first time. I'm not 100% sure on that. But, I go the standard opening with Doran's Ring, 2 health potions.
Welcome to
Thunderlords
Wrist.
on her still. And this game I'm against a Vigar who has Ignite, so he's definitely wanting to kill me. Harry wards, I don't kill it in time, which I can't kill alone on time, but no one else came over. But they decide they want to invade, so he lands a hook and I'm right up there with him. I go on in, stun, we attack him, but since everyone else is so far away, we don't get the kill, but just waste a health potion, which is good, and she has to go back, so maybe she'll miss some XP or something, we'll see. And I'm wanting to leave, but everyone else is now hanging around, like, oh, it's so helpful at this point. And she hits Echo a couple times, at least chunks his health down a little bit. And I do believe they steal red, so, I just throw out a stun and head to lane because Vigar's already there. And if I lose any CS, then, he's gonna be ahead of me. And I do believe I get experience for all of them, but I don't, get all the kills on CS. As you can see here, he was pushing really hard and not actually CSing very well, so I'm ahead in CS right now. So that's a definite mistake on his part. I do believe later on he does catch up with me in CS, but again, I haven't played Anivia for a while. Her auto attacks are kind of hard. Last hitting with her is kind of hard. And I'm just bad right now. Like that Q, I don't think I was trying to just hurt the minions. I think I was trying to hit him, and I was way off. I don't know what I was doing. And then, you know, again, there's a bunch of CS there. That's not good. Like, even though I've only been playing this build for like a week and a half, I've already improved quite a bit. I mean, I still miss CS, I still throw up bad cues and stuff, but I can already tell, like, I'm much better on her. Let's see, he started the same build as me. Dorn's rings, health potions, he has Thunderlords too, I believe. And as you can see here, I haven't thrown down any wards. You know, I'm pushing my lane, no wards out there, you know, no cares in the world, you know, bronze 5 player, it's pretty normal. Okay, finally, I throw down a ward. Now, I haven't thought anything about the jungler. You know, he's dead right now, so I didn't think like, oh, he's dead, let me save my ward. I didn't think, you know, oh, he probably started blue side, just killed his red, so he'll probably farm there and then go bot and gank from that side. No, maybe, like, no thoughts. I'm just like, I'm here, I'm gonna throw down my ward just in case. You know, it's like I said, I'm a bad player, and I'm not the best jungler, even though I do jungle as my second role sometimes. And, you know, they're clicking Lisa in there. I didn't go over because I'm trading with Veigar here. As we see, because I am trading with Veigar so much and ignoring CS, he's actually ahead of me in CS now. And as you can kind of see, I'm playing sort of standoffish, because even though I'm winning trades because I'm getting my stun off every time, like I said, her burst damage was nerfed, so I'm sort of, you know, uneasy about going all in for a kill, especially because if I do go all in, even after a stun, he can pop up his stun too, and, you know, W me while I'm in it, and get off some good burst damage as well, even if the stun doesn't hit. So I'm just waiting until I get them really low, and then, you know, can be more sure of a kill. Like I said, CS is way more important than people think. I've been concentrating on it a lot more, you know, even when I die. You know, I fed a couple times in games, but, you know, I keep up with my CS super well and actually come out with more gold at the end of the game than my lane opponent. And one thing that I should be doing against the Veigar early is actually using my Q to push the wave towards him, because a good Veigar can push a lane super easy against an Anivia early on. And he's not doing that, because he's just as bad as I am. But if he was better, he could have pushed me into tower early and made me miss a bunch of CS, but he didn't. But now in games, I will usually Q at least the first wave to, you know, try and relieve some of that pressure. Now, the first item I get when I go back should be Tear of the Goddess. So, but I'm hanging around for at least one more wave to get that CS, because I think Veigar has backed. And, you know, I want to push the wave into his tower so that he misses the CS. And, you know, he's ping missing because, you know, he's been gone for several seconds. And how the game's gone so far is pretty good. I'm now ahead in CS again. Bottom's pretty even in CS, but Caitlyn has 3 kills so far, so pretty much every lane is ahead right now. Except, you know, jungle is ahead in CS, but behind in kills, so I'd still say ours is ahead, because, you know, you get more, obviously, experience from being in the jungle killing things. So having that much more CS on the jungler, like I said, ours is probably good. And so, you know, now that I have my ult, I'm just going to use it to push every wave, basically. So I got my tier, so I'm going to start stacking that, and I went for the health component of my catalyst first, because I will be getting Rod of Ages second. And although mana is really important on Anivia, I want to try and not be bursted to death from the Vidar, so I just went for the health first. And as we can see, you know, already pushing him into the tower, he's already missing CS, at least a little bit. I'm still 3 ahead right now, so, and I know like 3 ahead isn't that big a deal, but I'm pretty sure that'll grow over time with each wave that I press in on. And here I make a mistake too. I just throw down my ult on a cannon wave, and that now I don't always do. I will still sometimes do it. There's a good trade there again. You know, he's under tower, and I'm still able to, you know, burst down his health pretty well as Anivia. I do tower dive as Anivia, but I usually don't go very deep, and I usually don't have to, honestly. But anyways, like I said, from here on, I will, when there's a tower cannon, when there's a cannon in the wave, what I will do now is I will auto attack the cannon until the melee minions are about to die, and then I will use my ult, because that saves me a lot of mana on cannon waves. Like I said, but this is my first game back in, you know, really trying to get good, and I will, you know, just automatically ult most of the time. And, you know, when my ult's not on, I'm still missing tons of CS. And obviously out of mana, I'm going to back up again. It's 10 minutes, so I'm probably don't have enough money for my Rod of Ages. No. See, Rod of Ages, usually able to get it by the 15-minute mark, 15-16 minutes. It's a little delayed because you buy tier first. So, and here's the thing, I have 2 health potions still. I don't know if I'll do it this game, but most games I do buy a refillable potion after my first back. It's because you had to get in kinda close on Anivia in most cases. You know, it depends on who you're landing against. And you will trade quite a bit of damage. So in most cases, I do find the refillable potion will either A, just keep the lane longer, or B, allow me to save money on buying other health potions, and will get me a lot of kills. So, like I said, most games I do buy the refillable potion. And, as you seen, I'm now like pretty far ahead in CS, and just bursting him down while he's at this tower. I'm actually doing it fairly well this game, putting the wall up behind people. The trick with Anivia is to, if you put that wall down, even if you can't outright kill someone, they will try to run. Most of the time. It's just, you know, they panic and they try to run. And you see which way they're going to run, and then you just queue that way. Because people won't run usually like way away from the wall, they'll try to go directly around it. So that, you know, it just delays them and it just lets you hit your queue easier. It's like I said, I'm doing it fairly well this game, but I don't know, I think a little bit after this I just sort of stopped using the wall for a long time, but you know, we'll see how it goes. See there, I probably should have actually went under the tower for the E, because even if I took 1 tower hit, he would have taken more damage from my stun E. But like I said, I'm still sort of, you know, not the best on this first game. Missing all that CS. But yeah, the stun E, because you get the damage from the E entering someone just to slow them, and then if you hit Q again for the stun, that's a second hit, and then the E will proc your Thunderlords. So it's a pretty good, still pretty good burst if you can get all those off. And like I said, I've just been pushing them into the tower. Now I'm about 20 CS ahead. I've got 1 kill on him. He's got 2 deaths. So let's see. Yeah, top, jungle, and our AD carry. You know, we're all doing better. We're winning this game pretty hard right now. So. And because he's been so weak, I just stay in his W, take the damage, and burst him. You know, pretty easy. Take a tower shot for, you know, no reason there, just because I'm dumb. Really, I saw the buy go in, and I was heading away, so I'm like, oh, I'll turn around and go in too. Not even looking to see if we have minions, and I walk into tower range. She obviously turned away. She's smarter than I am, but you know, it happens sometimes. So, let's see, it's 14 minutes, 30 seconds. See, I cancel. I'm like, oh, I should be stacking my tier before I go back up. So I cancel my teleport back. It wasn't really worth it in that instance. Like I said, it's 14:45 in the game right now, so I buy my Rod of Ages. My first AP item. So I've gotten 2 kills with just my base damage. So like I said, I buy my first AP item and I buy my Negatron's Cloak. And you know, he wasn't bursting me much before, and now with Negatron's Cloak, he's not going to be able to do anything to me. So, and like I said, mid tower's down, so you know, I'm free to roam a little bit if I want, but it's actually probably best, I think, in this game, since every lane is winning, if I just keep pushing mid and keep the Vygar from, you know, getting CS. And he just stays my ult too long, get off 3 ticks, get my Thunderlords. And now I'm almost 30 CS ahead. Oh, see, like I said, not afraid of him. And like I said, he had me trapped, not stunned, but you know, in his stun, and just didn't care. Just don't walk through the wall, just slow him down. And here, like I said, I had no clue where anyone was. But, you know, he's AP, they're both AP damage. I had the Negatron's Cloak, so even though it's 2v1, I wasn't that worried, and get a double kill. Like I said, because these, like I said, bronze players are pretty bad. Yes, even though I'm in bronze, bronze 5, there's a huge difference actually between bronze 5 and bronze 1. Like I said, some of these people just will run into you and hit buttons. Like, they don't know what they're doing. And in bronze 1, even though I thought I was still better than the other players, like, they weren't the worst I had ever seen. In bronze 5, yeah, some of these people are the worst I've ever seen. And here, like, I just way fucking overstayed. And the problem wasn't that I got trapped in the stun area. It was that I got trapped in it under the tower and hit him. That is what killed me there. So that was just me being bad. So, again, I make several mistakes in these games. I'm just gonna guess the Akali can kill him because we were all winning our lanes, but we'll see what happens. It was close. She did it. Let's say I think she's got more burst than he does at this point. And now I bought the armor component to my Zzrot portal, which is the Raptor cloak. It gives me, you know, more movement speed, which is actually really underappreciated. I didn't appreciate how good that movement speed is for me. And you only get it when you're walking by towers or void gates. But when you're coming from base, you know, you're pretty much always passing a tower, so it helps you get back into lane way faster. And it gives you health regen. So people underestimate that too, because I have pretty good mana now. And if I get a blue buff ever in a game, then you have pretty good health regen and mana regen, so you can stay in lane, you know, forever. Whether it's just pushing or farming, or, you know, just staying out in the field to, you know, gank other lanes. It can be really helpful. And something that I don't do often enough is what I just did there, taking those rafters. It's really easy to take that raptor camp, and because you're constantly pushing lanes, sometimes you don't have anything to do, really. And so that's just time you're sitting there wasting, not doing anything. So I would recommend trying to either get your jungle raptor camp or the enemy jungle raptor camp whenever you have vision of the enemy jungler. And also now, because I have the armor component and I'm getting health from my Rod of Ages, and everyone on their team is behind, even though Lee Sin has 4 kills, I'm not really even that scared of the Lee Sin. And you know, I'm way overstaying with no vision in top jungle most of this game, but like I said, at this point I don't even know enough to be scared. You know, I'm just like, oh, we're winning, you know, I'm just gonna push these lanes in and gonna get this tower. And that's what Zzrot Anivia does, really. Beat 3 people there. I, you know, kill that Vigar under tower. You know, he's dumb enough to stay there. I was smart enough to kill him, but, you know, it didn't take that much smarts back then. Oh, but see here, bites me in the butt. I overstay, you know, Vayne Invis comes in, condemns me, you know, and it just autos me to death. That's what Vayne does. Team is pushing top tower, and I take this to time to buy my Zzrot, and buy my needlessly large rod to build into Seraph's Embrace, or Archangel's Staff. I think Poppy might survive this. Yeah, I was gonna say. Ooh. And I get a kill on the Polly. Oh yeah, she did a good, well, not a double kill, but let's face it, they wouldn't have got either of those kills if it wasn't for the Poppy. And I use LOL replay to look at these things. And they have a yeah, I teleport into lane because I don't want my tower to die. You know, clear the lane, and you know, I don't steal that heal. I don't steal that kill. I don't steal the kill from the buy. But you know, I could. You know, I've seen some. Oh, I actually hit that stun before she went in there, so that was nice, leading her to die. But anyway, some top players are like, oh, you need to play greedy and you know, get all the kills you can. But you know, I've got 6 kills. Most of those before my even bought much AP, so I'm not that worried about, you know, stealing kills from the Vi, even though she does have 11 kills, and I could definitely stand to steal one. So, there again, you know, I just tank those tower shots, kill the Vi guy, go back in for the poppy, even though, like, I'm not going to kill her, I'm just going to get some damage on her because, you know, it's fun, it's what people do. They're totally going to get the Zzrot portal, but just a second too early. I might have actually been able to kill that Vayne. But, you know, sometimes I still, you know, everyone puts out bad cues, but thinks that I'm just a little bit better at it now. And I buy my Archangel Staff at 23 minutes. It's like 2/3 full, and it will start stacking faster now that I've upgraded it, so won't be too long. And of course, come back to push mid again. See, there's an Infernal Dragon up, but that's probably me clicking tower. I'm like, really? It's got 300 health left. It's like 3 auto attacks. Like, I think I'd rather... I mean, don't get me wrong, like, Infernal's good, but we can get a tower and an hit for the Infernal Dragon. I'd say, since we're so far ahead and so close to winning, we should probably just push the base. So I decided to do that while my team decided to fight. Kill the main. Vigar goes down. Of course, I get the inhib. So, okay, it's 3 kills and an inhib. And then I'm like, okay, now I'll go for Dragon. Because you build so little AP at the beginning, getting Infernal Dragon can actually help you a lot. Like I said, I got 2 kills before I even got any AP items. So if you have, you know, Infernal on top of that, it's really helpful. But since I actually have quite a bit of AP now, probably close to 300, 316. So now that the Infernal's on top of there, you know, put me over the 300. So that's, and my Rod of Ages is fully stacked now since we've been a little over 10 minutes. And one thing I think I'm not doing is putting down my Zzrot as much as I should, and in places I should to help me push better. But like I said, mid lane's pushing in because we got the super minions going. So we're pushing top, no one's bottom. Like now I would probably go down to bot tower and place my Zzrot portal there, which it might be what I'm going to do. No, I'm just walking past it. Because, you know, Vayne's pushing it in, so if I throw it behind the bottom tower right now, then when it, you know, pushes in just a little bit, Zzrot would push it back out. And, you know, I could go just drop it and then go meet my team, not worry about bot at all. But that's not what I decided to do. I decided to actually just push bot by myself, which, honestly, like at this level, is not the worst thing to do because, you know, everyone's super bad. You know, teaming up with a bad team, even though we're winning, you know, they could eventually grow. See, yeah, just, there's no way she should have stuck around there at all. It was a pretty easy kill, even with missing my stuns on it. And thanks to the Baron buff, you know, my minions are gonna do the tower damage, which, I mean, your minions mostly do the majority of the tower damage because, let's face it, your auto attacks are slow. You don't do a ton of auto. So likes to push Zzrot Anivia plus Baron buff. It's hard to keep the tower against that. So I'm not sure why I'm even dodging stuff. Just let Lee Sin hit me and come in now. He hasn't got any more kills. He's had a lot more deaths. You know, I'm super strong right now. So I should go for top right here. Her health shoot down super quick, even though she's in tank. And I don't have lethal injuries yet. You know, me and Akali do burst down thing, and then Akali kills everyone. She's got a lot more burst than I do. And I don't believe in this game I came out as top damage. I think I came out as third in damage. But nowadays, most of the time, I am the top damage dealer on my team. I guess I harass better, and people just fight in my ult still. I don't know why. But like I said, that was, you know, pretty standard game. Like I said, 15-minute Rod of Ages. Well, first by Chair the Goddess, 15-minute Rod of Ages. And then buy into Zzrot portal by whichever component helped you first. Like I said, I was against Vigar, so I went for the Negatron's cloak. But if you're against a Yasuo, you know, buy the armor first. Then, you know, finish my Seraph's Embrace. You know, sometimes I don't even buy shoes, honestly. Sometimes I'm so strong, I just buy my AP items. And I can be late game, win a game, and not have bought even the first level of shoes yet. With my slows and stuns, depending on the team comp. You know, sometimes I don't need them. Sometimes I'm just like, I had to get the next AP item because I'm winning so hard. So, like I said, Sork shoes is what I usually buy, but I don't even always buy those. But anyways, like I said, I'll get into specific builds in other games. So, like I said, I hope you like this. I hope you pick up Zzrot Anivia before she gets nerfed. But, you know, I think Riot said they don't have any changes, plans to change her to buffs or nerfs. So, hopefully I'll be able to play her for a long time, and hopefully she'll finally get me to silver. So that was game 1. And I'll upload game 2, I don't know, soonish. I don't know if I'll do a couple of these a week or, you know, one a day. It just depends how I'm feeling. So, anyways, I hope you liked it, and I'll see you all later.